MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Ducks. Kohan, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. Bill Pulsifer, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one. Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know, the man-hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
2-2 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First at bat for him here, and he brings with him a season tally of 30 long balls. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Two out, nobody on. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Michael Kopech gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Stepping into the box, Lawrence Kohan. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
At the plate, Lucas Kohan. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1. Runner goes for second. All even now, 2-2. Kohan gets his lead at first, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So stepping in, Stephen Kohan, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Lazarus going back. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Kohan isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
So digging in now, Oliver the man. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Hero, this guy's just off the pace for the RBI title. Less than 3 runs batted in his last 10 games.
He's had such a productive season. I'm fired up to see the guys in front of him get on base. Give him an opportunity to get right back in this race.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready now, Ben Whitney. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And that misses. 1-1. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Spencer, his dudeness, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. And even 20 home runs and 73 driven in. Comes set, the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. And he takes a called strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 1-0 ball game. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
James McCann stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout. The 1-2.
is swung on and missed. He got him.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here now is Chesler Cuthbert, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Cuthbert is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Stepping up now, Danny Mendick. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Two out, bases loaded. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kohan is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. White Sox will strand 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Settling in now, Michael Kohan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Kohan.
Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now to the plate, Al Messina. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Messina still playing here at age 45. This is his first year at the big league level. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Stepping up to the plate, Dan Palmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Hit in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazzara, and no one will track it down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Lawrence Kohan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner on first with 2 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Called strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Leury Garcia. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Stepping in now, Luis Basabe, as he'll show bunt and come up empty at strike 1.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 1-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Kohan comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. In the air to straightaway right. His dudeness is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So striding in, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, Lucas Kohan. He drew a walk his first time up.
The center fielder, Lucas.
And the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Stephen Kohan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball one.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Oliver, the man, waits on deck. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate now, Oliver, the man. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Up next for Chicago, Nomar Mazara, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Nomar Mazara.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box now, James McCann. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that misses inside. 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, the designated hitter, Luis Robert.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kohan arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Standing in, Chesler Cuthbert, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number two regardless.
Second baseman, Danny.
Digging in, Danny Mendick. He flew out in his last at bat. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike two.
A ball and a strike. One ball and two strikes the count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Ben Whitney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with two runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Whitney, originally from New York State. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And it's 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Spencer, his dudeness, is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 13. Spencer is
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Spencer, his dudeness, he's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit on the ground out to short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Michael Kohan. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now back
To the plate now,
the
Al
second baseman.
Messina. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Dan Kohan.
Into the box, Dan Palmer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Ready for another shot now. Lawrence Kohan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting, center fielder, Lucas Kohan.
Ready once again. Lucas Kohan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Gio Gonzalez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Good call.
Stephen Kohan will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Leury Garcia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Heading out towards shallow right. His dudeness is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Luis Basabe.
Striding into the box, Luis Basabe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back in standing. In now, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 2-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So here's Jose Abreu. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Oliver the man.
Leading off for the Ducks, the third baseman, Oliver.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Gonzalez, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Ben Whitney is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The first baseman, number 23, Ben Whitney.
Digging in, Ben Whitney. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now the 1-0. He's running. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Kohan, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Strike called. 2-1. Second and third here, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
In now, Al Messina. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Gonzalez comes set. First pitch on its way.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Men on third with 2 down. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit in the air to left. Basabe is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Long Island is out in front here, 4-0. Now in the box, Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
plate now, James McCann. Right to him. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Luis Robert. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now that's third baseman, Chesler Cuthbert.
Coming to the plate now, Chesler Cuthbert. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he lays off for ball one.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1. On a line to shortstop.
Now that's second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Stepping in, Danny Mendick. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
With runners in scoring position this season, Mendick is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. White Sox strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. So now to the plate, Dan Palmer, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. One and one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit back up the middle. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Runner back safely. Standing in now, Lawrence Kohan, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he misses again. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
takes this the other way to right. Mazzara is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Lucas.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lucas Kohan, in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that misses 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners on the move for second. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Steven Kohan.
Stepping in, Stephen Kohan. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And he'll get back in standing. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Seth Simmons is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Simmons.
Leury Garcia will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes on 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Stepping in now, Luis Basabe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Tim Anderson.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
At the plate, Jose Abreu, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. His dudeness has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Has a look, now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Strike taken up in the zone. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ball and 2 strikes now.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
The 1-2. There goes the runner. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Ducks are out in front 4-1. Dylan Cease gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 84, Dylan Cease.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Oliver the Man.
Oliver the Man.
Here's the first pitch to him. Scorched to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The first baseman, number 23, Ben Whitney.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Whitney. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And there's ball one. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Spencer, his dudeness, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken to throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hard hit to first. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Francisco Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Rodriguez.
Leading off the inning, James McCann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
James McCann.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Down and away, ball one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Luis Robert.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Robert. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I tell you, as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Chesler Cuthbert, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Kohan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Chicago, the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Now at the plate, Danny Mendick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Pitch. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 1 run, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Digging in now, Michael Kohan.
The left fielder, Michael Kohan.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that counts.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 to count.
fouled away. The 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The batter, the second baseman, Al Mussina.
Into the box, Al Mussina, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. This is in the air out to right field. Mazara's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now back, the designated hitter, Dan Palmer.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dan Palmer. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, 2 gone.
Now batter, the shortstop, Lawrence Cohen.
Digging in to try it again, Lawrence Cohen.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
2 out with the man at first. And that misses, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
A 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering down the third baseline. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ricky Kohan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready now for the White Sox, Leury Garcia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now back, left fielder, Luis Basabe.
So striding forward now, Luis Basabe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Long Island, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Bill Pulsifer earns win number 15 on the year. Michael Kopech couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Ricky Vaughn wraps it up for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.